If you want free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start earning yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Today's video is going to be another episode into my best class setup series for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Today we're going to be covering the first SMG, which is going to be the ERAD energy weapon. This thing I believe is the only energy SMG in the game, and it is super duper strong. This thing is absolutely amazing, and it is the first SMG, so I thought a lot of you guys will want class setups on this. I find that this gun as well as the NV4 are probably the most popular guns in the game, and that's why I'm making those class setups first. But I'm going to be covering every single gun, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below which guns you guys want to see me cover next, and I'm going to basically be going through every single gun in the game doing best class setups for. So this ERAD is basically an energy weapon. This thing is absolutely insane. And, you know, the energy weapons, I'm not really a fan of the whole theme of the energy and ballistic weapons. Basically, if you guys don't know, I'll explain it quickly. A ballistic weapon just shoots normal bullets, like a normal gun from any other Call of Duty. But an energy weapon shoots these little lasers that can bounce off of walls. And actually, like, if you go in front of a wall with an energy weapon and shoot it, the laser will bounce back at you. So it's literally like you're playing laser tag with this thing. It can bounce off a wall and kill people in the back or stuff like that, which actually could kind of help now that I think about it. But anyway, let's talk about, you know, it doesn't really matter what this gun is. You know, on Call of Duty, I always tend to ignore the gimmicks, the energy weapons, the ballistic weapons, and focus on, is the gun any good? And we'll talk about that here in a second. But first off, I want to say if you guys could all drop a like on this video, I'd really appreciate. 2,000 likes is the goal for all these class setup videos. As soon as you guys smash up 2,000 likes on this episode, another episode will be coming out. And I'm down to pump out these episodes as fast as possible. You know, I love making these class setup videos. So if you guys can smash up 2,000 likes, I'll have even another class setup out later today. I know you guys love that, and that would mean a lot to me. Also, be sure to subscribe if you guys are new. The channel is growing rapidly, and I'm just super duper pumped for this game. I'm really enjoying it. So let me talk a bit about the ERAD. The ERAD, this is the official description for it basically. It's the first weapon on their list of SMGs. It provides the highest accuracy statistic out of all 5 of the SMGs in Infinite Warfare. It fires off over 800 rounds per minute, and this bad boy can put a hurting on any enemies and even take them down within 4 shots from 410 meters away. Anything further than that will take 5 or 6 shots. So basically it's a 4 to 6 shot kill depending on the range, and that's typically normal for an SMG in this game. It's absolutely normal. Like you guys heard it say there, it has very high accuracy, and that's why I was messing around a little bit with different class setups. We'll show it up on the screen, the one that I'm rocking right here, and let me explain everything to you guys about this class setup. This is the ERAD Destiny. Now I was lucky enough to pull this variant in a supply drop, which was actually very, very lucky. If you guys don't have this variant, I recommend just buying as high as variants as you can, or earning as high variant as you can. I have the ERAD Destiny, which was very, very lucky. This variant does help me out a little bit, but the variants don't really make the gun. A gun that's good with a variant is going to be good without it, and this is the class up. As far as attachments, I just run 2 attachments: quick draw and the silencer. Now this gun, since it's an energy weapon, is sort of weird. First of all, I don't run grip. I run grip on pretty much every SMG, but like you guys heard in the description there, this gun has the highest accuracy in class. There's literally no recoil. Look at the gameplay. I'm literally using no grip on this thing, and it has no recoil. There's no point in running grip. I was using that for quite a few gameplays, and then I realized I'm just wasting an attachment here, and I could be using that into extra perks, and that's why I basically switched over to just the quick draw and the silencer. Now, the thing with the suppressor on this gun is that it literally makes the same sound. Whether this gun is silenced or not silenced, you can barely tell the difference in the sound, so don't be worried, and you can barely see it on the front of the gun. It's kind of like a low-key silencer, but it is actually on the gun when it's on there. And then I have the quick draw, of course, which is very typical for SMGs, just very good for rushing. Now, the good thing about this gun is it doesn't require that many attachments, so you can deck yourself out in perks. And I have 2 first perks. I have, first of all, I have dexterity, which allows me to reload faster. This gun has one of the slower reload rates as far as an SMG in the game, according to the statistics. That's why I like to run dexterity on it, get that faster reload time, as well as helping me switch weapons when I pick up a weapon. You guys see I do that quite a bit in my gameplays, especially on this game. Next perk is going to be Ghost. So many people are spamming UAVs, and I figure if you're running a silencer, you might as well use Ghost, combo them together. If you're not going to use a silencer, you can get away without Ghost, but if you're going to run a silencer, you might as well combo it with Ghost, play a little bit more stealthy, and that's why my decision for that. As far as my perk 2 slot, I have 2 perks there. Scavenger, pretty self-explanatory. You know, gets you extra ammo, so you don't have to be picking up that many weapons and using a bunch of random weapons all the time. However, I do notice Scavenger in the game. I don't know if I'm just missing the people's Scavenger packs. They seem to be smaller than they were in other games, because I seem to be walking over people's bodies and I guess sidestepping, you know, by accident the Scavenger packs. So you got to make sure you look for the Scavenger packs. They're a bit smaller than other games, so Scavenger isn't really the best as it was in other games, but it's still very good, and it's still needed if you want to go on any sort of kill streak. And you see in this gameplay, I'm running a bunch of kill streaks, which I'll talk about in a second once I finish this class setup. And then Hardline, obviously, that helps me get my streaks faster. Hardline is pretty much needed in this game. It's absolutely crazy. Get your points up from 100 points a kill to 125, or from 75 to 100, or even in free-for-all. Free-for-all, it's 50 points a kill. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but it's from 50 to 75 in free-for-all. As far as my third perk, a staple one I've been running is just Marksman. You know, I'm going to try out Pinpoint. Hardwire is actually pretty good as well. I got to try out Engineer a little bit. But for now, I've just been rocking Marksman. You can't go wrong with this thing. It helps you identify enemies, helps you with a little bit of the flinch, even though there's not that much flinch in this game. I figure, why not run Marksman? And that's basically it for this class setup. Now, as far as the gameplay here, I'm playing on a game mode, which I got to talk about a few more things here. This kill streak that I'm using here is called the Thor. This is basically like an AC-130 / a Lodestar from Black Ops 2 or an AC-130 from, you know, other games. And the thing about this is it is very, very good. Probably the best kill streak in the game. I haven't tried the RC8 yet in a multiplayer match, but this is probably the best kill streak in the game. But the problem with this thing is that it gives the enemy spawn protection for like the first 3 to 5 seconds. Your hits do nothing to them. They have a spawn shield on, which really sucks. If they didn't have that, this streak would be a freaking monster. Unfortunately, they do have that spawn protection, which, you know, sucks for that. The streaks I was running this game, this is a pretty good streak setup I've been using like a lot on my SMGs in Ground War. Just Scorchers, Warden, and then the Thor. I've been using that quite a bit. You know, I run either combat focus or the claw, and then I run also hardline to help me get my streaks faster. Now, the game mode I'm playing here is actually called Defender, which is a new game mode, and it is in Ground War. And we do lose this game mode, I think, by quite a bit. You know, I do get, like, a lot of kills in this gameplay. That's why I wanted to show it to you guys to show how powerful this weapon was. I get 75 kills in this gameplay, but this game mode, or we do actually lose this game mode, and I don't really like how Call of Duty always tries to incorporate new game modes and stuff. Some of the game modes in this game are weird. I like new game modes when they're good, obviously. Blitz was pretty good. Hardpoint, great game mode. Other stuff like Search and Rescue was just not a very good game mode. And the game modes they put in here for Ground War is probably my favorite playlist in this game. But they have Domination, which is absolutely amazing in this game. They have Defender, which is the game mode here, which is basically just keep away. And this game mode is pretty fun because you get 100 points per kill, 125 with Hardline, which is absolutely crazy. This game mode is actually very fun. However, it's really, really hard to win the games when you're playing solo. The enemy just takes the ball, runs it to the back of their spawn, and they have a whole team guarding them. It's really hard to win the games. And the other game mode is Frontline and Team Deathmatch. I'm not really a fan of either of those. Team Deathmatch and Ground War just ends too fast. And Frontline is not a very good game mode at all. I honestly would love to see, like, I don't know if they've ever even thought about this, but a Ground War that just had Domination, Kill Confirmed, and Hardpoint. Just imagine that. Ground War having Domination, Kill Confirmed, and Hardpoint. I don't think I'd ever get off the game. Those game modes would be absolutely insane in Ground War. And I don't really like when they throw, like, for example, in Black Ops 3, what really ruined Ground War for me in that game was that they threw Safeguard in Ground War, and Safeguard was only 50 points a kill, and that sort of ruined the Ground War experience for me in Black Ops 3. And I'm hoping that the game mode like Frontline is probably the worst game mode in Ground War as of right now. Defender I like, and Domination I like. You know, at least Domination would be my favorite. Defender my second favorite. Team Deathmatch I can stand. That's a normal thing in Ground War. However, I really think that, you know, Frontline can be sort of troublesome. It's like a Team Deathmatch where they switch sides and get spawn protection. Not really a big fan of that game mode. Anyway, Ground War, if you guys want to level up fast, if you guys want to get a bunch of kills, it's really, really popping. Like, I'm telling you guys, Domination, like, kill streaks in this game are really weak, okay? But when I use my kill streaks, like you see in this gameplay, I get my Thor, I get my Scorchers, I get my Warden, the Warden. That thing absolutely goes off on Ground War. It'll get me, like, sometimes I get like 7 or 8 kills with this thing, which is absolutely crazy, and that's why I've been rocking out with Ground War, and that's been pretty much my favorite. As far as in starting SMG, ERAD, definitely very good starter SMG. Use this class up that I gave you guys here. If you guys are a big fan of decking out in perks, you guys can even customize the class up a little bit if you don't like my perks exactly. But the big upside to this gun is that you don't need much on it. You don't need a grip. All you need is pretty much a quick draw and a silencer, and honestly, you don't even need the silencer. You could run this gun with just a quick draw and do still fine, you know, if you didn't want to play so stealthy. But I absolutely love this gun. I like that it's an energy weapon. I don't like that, but I like that there's one energy SMG, and the energy SMG is really good. Every single SMG in this game is really good. The assault rifles, most of them are very good as well. The gun balance in this game seems very good off the spawn. You know, I could see anyone in the comment section saying any SMG in this game is the best, and I really do like that. I like that they take the time and balance guns. They definitely, like, these last few futuristic Call of Duty games have balanced the guns very good, especially Black Ops 3 in this game. Advanced Warfare was kind of BAL 27 and ASM1 the whole time. Anyway, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below what other guns you want to see a best class up from me. That would be absolutely awesome if you guys can let me know that down in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and let's smash up 2,000 likes, sub for Cookie and Licky, and I'm out. Peace.